What's going on, everyone? We're just going to throw a quick one out here today. Ripple has proposed a massive upgrade to the XRP ledger to support DeFi and smart contract capabilities. I'm not going to read the article to you, but basically it's these federated side chains that more or less, I'm not really super deep on the technical side of this stuff, but more or less will allow other protocols and stuff to run right alongside the main protocols and allow them to interoperate with each other. I thought this was really interesting. Then Digital Asset Investor posted this, and it shows Brad Garlinghouse hanging out with a couple of the main guys from Algorand, and then Michael Arrington, who is a good buddy of Brad Garlinghouse, posting, Algo and XRP can live very happily together. So that's interesting, right? Not very long after that, Ericton Capital to back Algorand projects with a $100 million growth fund. I'm not going to read you this article either, but with unmatched tech, robust developer resources, and a vision for long-term sustainability, Algorand is empowering its community to more easily create the future of finance. So, a little history on Algorand is they're a technology company founded by cryptography pioneer and Turing Award winner and MIT professor Silvio Macaulay. What's interesting about that is there are videos out there where they are speaking on one another. Gary Gensler was basically the professor of blockchain technology, which covered that, digital currencies, financial technology, and public policy prior to joining the SEC. So they were colleagues. While they were both there, crypto startup Ripple donates $50 million to top universities to boost blockchain adoption. MIT, University of Pennsylvania, and North Carolina at Chapel Hill. So that's also interesting to me. What else is interesting is here is Brad, here's Mr. Arrington, and then I guess you say Raboy is how you pronounce his name, I'm not sure, but he's an interesting guy. So here's Michael Arrington. He founded and was co-editor of TechCrunch, which, if you guys are not familiar with that, is a blog covering Silicon Valley tech startups. Wired and Forbes have named him one of the most powerful people on the internet, and in 2008, Time magazine selected him as one of the most influential people in the world. So this is the guy who tweeted out the photo of Algorand and XRP having a great relationship. Michael Arrington is also the founder of Arrington XRP Capital. The fund started with $100 million in 2017 and uses XRP to invest in blockchain and technologies, other asset entities, goes on. Pretty interesting stuff. So Keith Raboy talks about how he played executive roles at PayPal, LinkedIn, Slide, and Square. He invested in Yelp and Zoom prior to each company's IPO and is on both boards of the directors. And he is considered to be a member of the PayPal Mafia, a group that includes Peter Thiel, Reid Hoffman, and Elon Musk. The part that stands out to me, he's a general partner at the Founders Fund. So what makes that even more interesting, if you remember, the Founders Fund invested in OpenCoin way back when, Mr. Peter Thiel. And then after this is when they turned into Ripple, was after they got all this seed capital in the beginning. That is when the company changed. Well, I think they changed to Ripple Labs first, but you get what I'm saying. And then so back to this picture. These three guys who are so closely connected, every time you turn around, I wouldn't be surprised if they're barbecuing together on the weekends. They are all wearing the same necklace, which I thought was interesting. And I saw several photos of them throughout the entire conference. This is down in the Bitcoin conference. And I never once saw any of them wearing this. And the only photo I've seen, there's a ton of photos where they were wearing it, and there might be others, but I have not seen them, is when they were all together here. And what I think is interesting about them being the only three, and there's Tiesto, if you guys are familiar with that, palm tree symbology is a symbol of victory, triumph, peace, and eternal life, yada, yada, yada. So I just find some of this to be interesting. I like to go down the rabbit hole a little bit, but the point of this video is Algorand and XRP are going to have a great relationship. You got federated side chains. Sounds like they want to bring smart track capabilities. I'm pretty sure Algorand's all about some smart contracts. So that is interesting how that's all happening. Not financial advice, just something that caught my attention. And I will talk to you guys on the next one.